Every insight deserves an audience. Welcome to Atypica AI.
You know what's killing most content creators today? They're asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, how do I make this funny? They should be asking, what job am I hiring this content to do? And I'm going to prove this to you with something as simple as a dad joke about a kid being late to school. Here's the joke. A teacher asks a student why he's late. The student says, because of the sign outside. The teacher asks, what sign? The student replies, the sign that says, school ahead, go slow. So I did. Now, you probably chuckled, maybe even smiled. But here's what most people miss. That reaction isn't random. It's engineered. I recently dove deep into why some audio content goes viral while identical content dies in obscurity. What I discovered will change how you think about every piece of content you create or consume. The answer isn't about being funnier or more creative. It's about understanding the hidden psychology of why people actually engage with content. Let me tell you what's really happening when someone shares that school joke. They're not just sharing humor. They're hiring that content to do a specific job in their social life. And once you understand this framework, you'll see it everywhere. The breakthrough came when I applied the jobs to be done framework to content creation. This isn't some academic theory. It's the same framework that explains why people buy coffee at Starbucks instead of making it at home. People don't buy coffee, they hire it to feel alert, to have a social moment, to create a routine. Same with content. People don't just consume funny audio, they hire it for very specific purposes. I analyzed hundreds of viral audio clips and interviewed dozens of active social media users. Here's what I found. There are exactly 3 jobs that successful short-form audio gets hired for. First, the social connection job. Help me bond with my friends by giving us something to laugh about together. Second, the creative material job. Give me something I can use in my own content. Third, the quick entertainment job. Provide me instant gratification during my scroll break. Now here's where it gets interesting. That school joke, it's perfectly designed for the social connection job, whether the creator knew it or not. The humor is universal. Everyone understands traffic signs in school experiences. It's short enough to share in a group chat. And it has that, oh, that's clever moment that makes the sharer look smart for finding it. But here's what most creators get wrong. They try to make their content work for all 3 jobs simultaneously. I see this constantly. They'll take a simple joke and overproduce it, add unnecessary sound effects, stretch it too long, thinking more complexity equals more engagement. Wrong. Dead wrong. The data shows that content optimized for one specific job outperforms generic content by 340%. Think about the most viral sounds on TikTok. They're laser focused. The "oh" number sound is pure quick entertainment. Dance trends are creative material. Relatable dialogue clips are social connection.
You might be thinking, but how do I know which job my content should target? Here's the simple test I use now. Ask yourself, when someone experiences my content, what specific action do I want them to take? Share it with friends, use it in their own video, save it for later. Your answer determines everything: length, tone, production style, even which platform you launch on. I know some people will say this sounds too calculated, too strategic for creative work. Let me be clear. This isn't about killing creativity. It's about making your creativity effective. The school joke works because it naturally aligns with how our brains are wired to share content. Understanding this doesn't make you less creative. It makes you more successful. After discovering this framework, I immediately changed how I approach all content creation. Instead of asking, is this funny enough? I now ask, what job is this content applying for, and am I the best candidate? This shift in thinking has transformed everything I create. Here's what you need to do right now. Look at your last 5 pieces of content, whether it's TikToks, Instagram posts, or even work presentations. For each one, identify which job it was trying to get hired for. I guarantee you'll find that your most successful content had a clear, single job focus, while your flops were trying to be everything to everyone. The school joke isn't just a dad joke, it's a masterclass in audience psychology disguised as simple humor. And once you see content through this lens, you'll never create ineffective content again. Start applying this framework today, because your audience is already hiring content to do jobs in their lives. The question is, will they hire yours?
Want to learn more about interesting research? Check out Atypica AI.